going on, Metal4Metal Universe? We are here on episode 25 of Metal4Metal. Really psyched to bring you some news. Of course, an update with the Decapitated trial. It is not looking good for Decapitated, to be quite honest with you. Some great news from Tony Iommi, a couple of remasters for you, and Black Label Society is on tour. Plus, our topic of the week, we talk about video games and heavy metal. It's all coming to you fast and live here on Metal4Metal. Metal4Metal Universe. I'm PJ Steven, that's Dennis Parker, and I am here, right here in the Metal4Metal studio for a great episode of Heavy Metal News. It's gonna be sick on this day, guys. I can't wait. What you been up to?
Oh, I don't know. I mean,
you've been playing Zelda.
I have been playing a lot of Zelda. Breath of the Wild on the Nintendo Switch. That's been pretty cool, and that's really just how I've been wasting my life away in terms of that.
I understand.
So, yeah, it's pretty cool.
Did you have a good Friday the 13th? Because you played Zelda?
That's what I did. I played Zelda, and I drank the last of my bourbon, so that was pretty cool. Yeah.
Well, what I did on Friday the 13th...
there's plenty more bourbon to come.
Oh, sure.
Oh, yeah, go ahead. What did you do?
I went to the Monsters from Outer Space CD release party with Wolf's Blood, who is a killer Misfits cover band, and also the Living Dead's Randy McKnight. Thank you so much for hooking us up. I appreciate that so much with those branded side stickers. But Living Dead's killer two-piece band. They're heading to Florida, and of course they're heading to England for their next stop on their tour. Monsters from Outer Space, congratulations to you guys for making a great record. Here it is right here, Dead from the Beginning. It is their new CD. It's very pretty. I like it. It's amazing to listen to. The quality is great. Good job. I need to borrow that and rip it because I've not been able to hear it yet. Yeah, it's fantastic, most definitely. Good job to the mixer, and we appreciate it so much. I really do. Monsters from Outer Space are really helping to make this scene the way it is.
Every day is Halloween.
Every day is Halloween. And trick or treat, we're going to get right to the news right here.
Right, in the news, okay, we got some Black Sabbath news with Tony Iommi officially opening the British and Irish Modern Music Institute, the BIMN.
BIMN, okay.
Yeah, that's the abbreviation as they're giving it, which I just kind of like, the British and Irish Modern Music Institute. Maybe that just sounds better to me.
Yeah.
But anyway, so it's opening up in Birmingham, England this past Wednesday. Iommi says it's a really fabulous place, well equipped, and a great opportunity for all the students to learn every element of the music business. It was also an opportunity to announce that James Atwood is a participant of the scholarship in my name. We have a good chat, and I'll be keeping an eye on his progress. Thanks to everyone involved. So that's cool.
That is really cool, man. Tony Iommi's really opening the door for other musicians to make it happen, if you know what I'm saying. I mean, Tony Iommi does have his doctorate. I mean, he's a smart dude. We all know that. Hell yeah. Well, great job to Tony Iommi opening that up. Do you think we could get in?
I mean, if we had the money and we lived in England, I think we need a passport to start out with, and then we need some kind of
British...
I'm
writing on this down.
Yeah, I think we need a British citizenship. We need a passport. We might need to renounce our American citizenship, which, I mean, if we can go hang out with Tony Iommi, I'm down with that. I really have no idea what I'm talking about.
Okay, well, we can make that happen anyway. I'd do it. I would do it.
I just want to hang out with Tony Iommi. That's really all I want to do. I don't even really want to learn how to play guitar all that much. I just want to hang out.
Hell yeah! Well, what else we got?
All right, we got some more, a little follow-up to Decapitated.
Oh, brother.
It's basically just saying that it's not even really that much. It's just saying that their bail has been set at $100,000 each.
Now that's just the two members, right? The second-degree rape, because they have been officially charged.
Right.
And two of them have lesser sentences.
Yeah, it's reporting that, man, it's really hard to pronounce their names, honestly, because they got these crazy, like, European names in there or whatever. But basically, one of the guitarists and the vocalist have been charged with second-degree rape, while the drummer and the bassist have been charged with third-degree rape.
Yeah.
These charges do not act as a sentencing of guilty or innocent by any officials, but they are just charges filed against the band members. So it's just a formal charge, and they have a bail of $100,000. But of course, their lawyers keep saying that there's another side to the story and more will come out. But I mean, I just really hope that they are entitled to a quick and speedy trial, because I am just ready for this shit to be done with and find out what exactly happened.
It is really unfortunate that kind of shit happens, man. And like, you know, we just did our interview with Boker Lal, and you know, Decapitated being a death metal band, they feel the same way we do, that they just want it over, and you know,
they've had to cancel their entire tour dates for like the rest of the year, you know.
Of course.
So I mean,
and it's, you know, but if they really did it, then you know,
then fuck them. Yeah. I mean, fuck them. Yeah. You know, but I mean.
Either way, we're going to keep this coming to you, you know, for Metal4Metal. We're going to keep on...
of course, innocent until proven guilty, unless you're Spider-Man, which you are guilty until proven innocent.
That is true, Spider-Man.
Very true.
What else we got?
Moving on, we got some Metallica and Megadeth re-releases here.
Oh, that's right,
Yes,
Are we going to get some bass on Injustice for All? Because if not, I don't care.
No, well, they haven't really gone into that. I mean, that is definitely one of the main criticisms about Injustice for All. Some people saying that the reason the bass was the way it is was something to do with Lars Ulrich's drum tone that he wanted, and a lot of people just... because Jason Newsted was the noob, and they wanted to have nothing to do with him in the beginning. So they just... tone down his bass. So, yeah. I mean, who knows what's really going to happen. Honestly, why are they even going to redo the Black Album? It's already one of the best, I mean, even to this day, it's one of the best selling albums ever made.
Because they want that money.
I guess so. But I mean, as far as I know, they're not...
For the same reason Kiss has remastered Destroyer a bunch of times.
Yeah, I mean, there's really nothing to say about that. At least, like, there's another little bit of article going on here about Megadeth, saying that he was chatting with some fans on Twitter, and Dave Mustaine revealed that the band's "Killing Is My Business" disc will be re-released in the next few months with a new mix and artwork. Stay tuned for future details. So they actually just did this a few years ago. They did. They re-released all of their albums going up to Euthanasia. Maybe it was just Countdown.
I'm pretty sure, no, it was Euthanasia.
Okay, it went up to
because I didn't buy Euthanasia.
Right, because I mean, I actually really like Euthanasia. But I was just wondering if they are finally going to give an uncensored version of these boots.
That's right. We were talking about that.
Right, because like if you can actually track down an original copy of, you know, Killing Is My Business, or you know, Killing Is My Business, you can listen to these boots uncensored. But in the remastered version, there was some kind of, you know, legal stipulation they had to go through. So it's just beep, 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 beep. They bleep out half the fucking song.
Yeah.
He's not allowed to say these boots.
Yeah.
Like in the song. So just take the fucking song out, or
because it's really annoying when you're trying to listen to it and you just hear.
It's no point of even being in there. Like, why, if they had to do that to just have it on the album, just take the fucking thing out. Like,
agreed.
It was no point of being.
Do you prefer? I meant to ask you. Do you prefer Four Horsemen or Mechanics?
Four Horsemen, absolutely. Yeah. Not just saying on the Metallica. I mean.
No, I know. I'm a Megadeth fan.
Yeah, I mean.
But I say Four Horsemen.
Yeah, because I mean, I love me some Megadeth. I mean, they're pretty much equal in my book, but absolutely, Four Horsemen is the superior song.
Yeah, it is.
Without a doubt.
So, do you think that? Yeah. Do you think that Killing Is My Business was a flop?
No, I just think they rushed to get it out, and they wasted. From what I understand, they had a little bit of money that they got from the recording studio, and they just wasted it on drugs. And they came in there and they had like $50 left over, and they just like it sounds even shittier than Black Sabbath's first, you know, album. And Black Sabbath just like recorded that shit in 4 days.
Yeah.
It was just one. It was basically just a live performance, you know. And Killing Is My Business just sounds awful. It's terrible.
So do you think that maybe this could be a redemption for that album?
Yeah, I mean, they would really. I mean, because even the remaster sounds terrible. So I mean, I don't know what they can do to really make Killing.
We'll be checking this out with very close eyes because I would love a nice remaster.
Because there's some good songs on there, man, but it's just hard to listen to.
Yeah, I would like to see that record as well being remastered. But our last piece of news that we have is some Black Label Society news.
Yes, finally.
And it's about time they're touring, sucker.
Finally, we have a good metal band coming to good old South Carolina where nobody ever comes. Everybody always looks us over and just goes straight to North Carolina. But not Black Label Society, not Corrosion of Conformity.
Are they opening?
Corrosion of Conformity will be opening.
Yes, son.
So that's cool, man. And they will be playing at the House of Blues in Myrtle Beach. on January the 27th. So
Hell
we have
yeah.
something to look forward to. I might actually be able to go to that.
You won't, but that's okay.
I probably won't, but I mean, I want to go to it.
Yeah, that'd be
You know what
fucking
I mean?
sweet.
That is something I want to go to.
Well, guys, that's all the news we got for tonight. A couple good pieces. Really excited about Black Label Society. I've never seen them live, so I love that.
Not either.
And Zach Wild, to me, is one of the gods of metal in this day and age. So
Yes.
love it. Getting on some
Southern rock.
local news before we get on to our topic. By the way, Bubs, I'm playing this for you, Static Age, for Wolf's Blood, one of the greatest Misfits cover bands I've ever heard. Again, I mentioned the Monsters from Outer Space, Dead from the Beginning, is out. October 28th. The Gutter Saints will be at the Sparrow along with Emery, who is a Black Sabbath cover band, so that's going to be pretty killer. Some Metal Hammer news. We just did our Metal Hammer interview with Booker Law. Pretty fantastic. Really love those
Really
guys.
nice guys, man.
Yeah, really nice guys.
It was cool because we usually interview a bunch of punk bands, and I was telling for once like we were talking about just straight metal, and I knew
Just straight metal.
and I knew what we were talking about for a second.
Yeah.
You know? Like a lot of times when we interview the punk bands, I'm just kind of like, yeah, I think I know what they're talking about. But now, like, I was just totally on beat. Like,
really.
Totally on board.
Death, Obituary, Carcass.
Totally got what we were saying.
We also have at the end of this month, the 22nd, Soda City Riot is going to be on the show right after their big show at the Tin Roof with Hearts on Fire, the 21st, the Tin Roof. Other news at Metal Hammer, Bona Lisa is going to be on the show late November, and early November, Hubris is going to be on the show right before their show at the Royal American and before their big EP coming out December. So we look forward to that. Hubris, Bona Lisa, and of course Soda City Riot. Shout out to all you guys. Thank you all for your support. Now we're going to get on to our topic. And it's just something that we both love and something that he's been doing all week and all weekend, and that's video games. So
Yes.
just talking about your favorite memories with heavy metal and video games. What you got, Dennis?
Favorite heavy metal or favorite memories involving heavy metal and video games, eh? Okay,
What are you,
well,
Canadian, eh?
Well, hey. Savage Henry was Canadian, and you know he's pretty badass.
Sure.
Okay, off the top of my head, first thing that comes to mind is Twisted Metal.
Twisted Metal. We did couch co-op with that.
Yeah, we
listening to Ronnie James Dio's tribute album. You remember that? Am I at the apartment?
When we were playing Twisted Metal?
Yeah, we were listening to Ronnie James Dio's album, his tribute album.
Which Twisted Metal were we playing? We were playing the brand new one?
Yeah.
The one on PS3?
Yeah.
Or PS4?
Yeah.
Or no, it was PS3.
Yeah.
But, I actually don't remember doing that. Oh, no, I do remember. We were playing that. Okay.
Because we were.
That's right.
You know what? We were in the middle of playing.
That's right.
And then
I do remember
the song
that.
at the very end, "This Is Your Life" by Dio, was a really slow song. We were like, I gotta change this one. Like,
Yeah, but I remember, I can remember all the way back to like it was Twisted Metal 4. Rob Zombie was actually like a playable character
really?
in the game.
I didn't know that.
Yes, it was Twisted Metal 4. Dragula, that was whenever Hillbilly Deluxe first came out.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
Right,
and the car. Yeah.
Right, and they had the Dragula car and all that in there, I believe. And that was one of my first memories of like heavy metal and video games. The next one I can remember off the top of my head is Brutal Legend. You remember that game?
Yeah, Jack Black.
Yeah, Jack Black in there. And I remember playing the demo and I thought that game was going to be super cool. But then like I ended up playing it and it was really just kind of like a real-time strategy kind of game, and I thought it was going to be like a God of War, like hack and slash kind of game, and it ended up not really being my cup of tea, but I really appreciated the thought that went into it because there was like a lot of references.
Yeah.
I think like Rob Halford had like a little cameo.
Yeah, and Lemmy was
like
in there too.
Yeah. And other than that, I mean, one of my favorite video games of all time, if you had to, put a gun to my head and give me the top 5 video games of all time, in my top 5 is Guitar Hero Metallica.
Yeah, Guitar Hero Metallica.
I mean, just like the absolute favorite
War
Guitar Hero.
Ensemble, Am I Evil?
Like, it was just, there was so many good songs on there. And it was weird, like, I remember playing that game and I was like, it's almost like Metallica, like, it just fits perfectly. It was almost like they started writing music just for it to be in a video game.
Yeah.
It was so weird because their songs just fit so well into the Guitar Hero mechanics of it. Like, it just flowed perfectly. But, man, what about you?
First one that comes to my mind is Grand Theft Auto Vice City.
Oh,
because
yes.
Z-Rock
was
awesome. Because it would
great.
play 2 Minutes to Midnight, Rain and Blood,
Yes.
Peace Cells, Madhouse, Alcatraz, It would play.
There's a lot of.
I Want to
lot
Rock.
of great 80s songs on there.
You know, or would it play Electric Eye? No, You Got Another Thing Coming. I mean, badass, man.
I just love Laszlo too. Like
yeah, Laszlo.
Laszlo
was
just a
joy.
shit. He was just so
I love
funny.
the commercial too because he's like, this is Laszlo. And he goes, hello, son. Who is this? Well, it's Laszlo. I'm the radio DJ. Listen, man, this is Big Mitch Baker. I thought, nah, man, I'm not trying to hear. Yeah, he's like, I'm not trying to hear your little pussy flitting around. You know, if you got some problems, you go take that somewhere else. This is a rock station, son.
Yeah.
Like, I was.
There was some
dying.
There was some crazy stuff in there. I mean, it was just like heavy metal all the time. Kill your kids, and it's like you just hear like Dad, and you hear like a gunfire.
What? Dude, V-Rock.
Yeah,
V-Rock on ground.
I wish it was a real station.
Me too, man.
In real life. Man.
And the other thing that comes to mind is I had a boombox when I was a kid. And I had, a bunch of CDs and stuff, so I would usually listen to music while I'm playing, like, games that didn't involve a storyline.
Right.
So I can remember playing Tekken 3 and 4, and even Tekken 5 for the PlayStation 2, and having my stereo there, turning it up, and just, like, clicking buttons and playing...
Fighting games would be something great.
And playing heavy metal.
To play with metal, yeah.
That was always something really fun for me to do, and I loved that. I thought that was really killer. That's a really good memory I have. I can remember specifically listening to, for some reason I was big into like Children of Bodom and like Static X at that time, and listening to that while playing Tekken was a really clear memory of mine.
That's cool.
So, video games and heavy metal, and you gotta love it. In fact, the other day I was just listening to this band right here, Redneck Nosferatu. Playing Friday the 13th. But that's you can't play that game while listening to music because he'll sneak up right behind you and you're done.
Cool, man. Yeah,
I dig it.
Heavy metal and video games are something that two things that go hand in hand.
Most definitely. Well, guys, right before we sign off here, we just want to thank you guys for your support so much. We appreciate it. We got some new shirts coming to you pretty soon. I can't reveal what they look like yet, but when I can, they're going to be $10 a pop, and it's going to be pretty sweet, guys. We can't wait to get you guys some nice merch. And with that, I'm PJ Steve, and that's Dennis Parker. We're signing off here from Metal4Metal. You guys have a great fucking weekend, and we will see you guys later.
You keep saying you got something for me, something you got love. You make, and now somebody else. These moves are made to.
And then how it goes? Put that in the outtakes. Okay.